Hello, welcome all to Wacom Experience Center stream. Doing some Mech Madness today. I'm gonna be drawing, just back to the basics, just doing some illustration work. So we're gonna be hanging out, drawing some mechs. I'm actually gonna be finishing up a couple that I was working on earlier the last couple weeks. So put some finishing touches on them, and just because I had like several 80% finished drawings, so I figured I'd go and wrap those up and make them look pretty. So I'll be doing a little bit of that today. Maybe I'll draw something new. Not sure yet. Just playing it by ear. So thanks everyone for being here. Happy Wednesday. If you're not familiar, if you're watching this in the future on our videos, we are the Wacom Experience Center. We are affiliated with Wacom. We're not some unaffiliated hacks who are just using the Wacom name. We are a retail space, not a retail space. We're a brick and mortar, that's what I meant. Actual physical space in downtown Portland, the Pearl District, rather. And we're attached to the North American headquarters at Wacom, and we are a creative space. So we are open to the public. People can come on in, and we have all the latest and greatest. Music is raging. Turn it up, turn it down. All right, there it is. I'll get it right one of these days. Let me turn that down. Nice. So, yeah, we're gonna get to drawing. Woo! This is what I was drawing last week. It is a mech from, I almost grabbed a ballpoint pen. Don't use ballpoint pen on a Cintiq. Pro tip. Yeah, this is some fan art that we did. It's from the game War Machine. It's a tabletop miniatures game, and it's a lot of fun. I play it. I'm a fan. I like to make fan art of it from time to time. It's a nice warm up. I have a bunch of like the physical models in a case next to me, and so sometimes if I'm feeling uninspired or don't know what to draw, I'll just like pull one out and try to draw it. Have my own little live drawing right there, so it's fun. I was just like starting to put an environment in. Wasn't really attached to it, but yeah, we have that one. We have this one, which I half colored. I might work on this one a bit more. And then we have this lady who I did color. And I don't, I can't find the file in which I worked very hard to color her. And so that's a bit of a bummer. I have to scour my files. I need to probably do some reorganizing. I need to do some spring cleaning on my hard drive. It's getting out of hand. But yeah, I wish I could have found. I'm not going to bore people and look through my Finder. I was trying to do it before the stream. I couldn't do it. I'm going to work on this one because right now, just because I think it's my least favorite, and my motto for trying to bring things up to a level of quality is make it your new favorite. It's my least favorite. I'm going to make it my new favorite and give it some TLC. It has a mustache because we did that. How's it going, Jello Potato? Thanks for joining. Yeah, this one is, I'm not feeling it. So yeah, like I said, I'm gonna try to bring it up to a level Maybe I'll warm up with some coloring and then get into some drawing. I've found that I can multitask a little better if I'm just coloring things. So I'm try to stay engaged with the chat. Um, but yeah, sometimes if I'm just drawing a new idea, I get really sucked in, or I like, yeah, I can't do both. The jacket matches my lower third. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it's got like the little orb shapes. This is my mech pilot jacket. Nice. 14 hours, that's some good shut-eye there. I can very easily sleep 10 hours, 9 or 10 hours, like if no one wakes me up. All right. I was apparently not naming any files, or not naming any layers last time. Well, a little bit. Do I like this purple? Not really. Yeah. Yeah. What color do I want? Got the whole spectrum here, and I can choose any color. I'm gonna try something that I learned from my favorite figure in the creative world, Kyle Webster. I name drop him a lot. I apparently have a crush on him, a professional crush. But he gave a really good presentation at the Experience Center one time. He's the guy who made all these wonderful brushes in Photoshop. He's now a part of Adobe. He used to have his own thing going on. Our Lord and Savior, Kyle Webster. I'm gonna try this thing that he showed off on his demo, and I thought it was pretty smart. So I'm gonna get like a mixer brush. This is just a part of my effort to be able to choose colors in a informed way instead of just picking from the entire color spectrum at random and just hoping it works, which is usually my go-to. So I'm gonna get a oil, like a mixer brush, something that blends. This is a very painterly method that we're gonna be doing. Not enough brushes, Kyle. I can't choose. Where are the? These are the real oils. Okay, any of these should work. Yeah, yeah. It's a lot. There's a lot of brushes going on. In fact, sometimes it's overwhelming. As you can see, I'm like inundated with options, and I'm not choosing any of them. It's a good problem to have, but sometimes it's like, just give me one that works, Kyle. All right, as long as it mixes, that's all that matters. All right, so I'm gonna choose basically like primaries, some primaries that I like. So this will be the part where I get to choose kind of at random. I'm gonna choose a nice, I would call this a smalt blue. It's kind of like it's got like a little bit of red in there, a little blue violet going on. What else? Let's get a magenta. Kind of want like a little cool tint to it. Does it mix? Kyle, it doesn't mix. Kyle. What? Am I not in the right place? There's the real oils. Real. No, okay. Any of these work. Any. Illustration King. That sounds nice. Okay. Maybe, yeah. Okay. Let's see. We'll see if this is going to be good. I'll choose a yellow. Basically, I'm just going to be mixing these, and the idea is that if you're mixing from the same primary colors, then you'll have a cohesive palette. So instead of like, otherwise it would be the equivalent of like, if you're mixing your greens, but you're using like phthalo blue and cerulean blue, and like if you're using like too many different types of blue to create your greens, then like they're gonna look different, and that's fine. But like it's a very painterly approach, but it's supposed to tie them together by kind of having that same base level color that they sprung out of. So what am I doing here? Yellow. Is this the yellow I want? Kind of want. Now let's do a lemon yellow versus like a deeper yellow. This is very primary. All right, I need something that mixes for real. Palette knife. That should do it. Okay. So mixing there. I can basically sample these like blends a bit. Start. Because obviously, like, I'm not going to use straight out of the tube red for anything, so I want to get kind of the more finessed kind of colors. But okay, so now I still feel like I'm not getting, these aren't mixing enough, Kyle. Maybe I should just get like a smudge tool. That might be what I'm looking for. Palette knife smear. Yeah. This is all Kyle. I'm biting Kyle's style. And I'm not, it's fine. It's free information. It's free real estate. Okay, so now I'm trying to think what I want for this game. I do like the cool tones. So I'm gonna sample like this kind of red violet that I made here. I'm gonna start kind of a new swatch elsewhere. I really need to just make these put these in a folder. Okay, oil deluxe. That's gotta work. So I'll take that red violet, and just as long as you're basically sampling everything from what you're mixing, like it'll work in theory. Let's take a little lemon yellow. Why not? And try to get something crazy. It's free real estate. I forget where is that from? I forget. Is that like Tim and Eric or something? I totally forget. I guess I do need, since I don't really like, I think you would also want like a a burnt umber if you were going this route, because it's hard to. I want to get like a darker value. So let me see if I can keep this going. Let's get our burnt umber. There's probably like a Pantone swatch for what that actually is, but I'm just gonna guess. Yeah. Hey Arthur, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. We're doing some color theory, if you could call it that. Color theory with mechs. And then, let's see here. Introduced a new color to this equation. It could all come crumbling down. Or, I think if I remember right, I think I remember him saying like, you could basically sample this and then just drop the value, but that seems less good. Just gonna see if I can get some kind of like mix of stuff going on. Maybe get some swatches out of this that I could use. I think it's all a little like saturated right now, so I'm gonna try to add some yellow. Need to just get the palette knife out. Hydrate. Hydrate. Perfect. Perfect. Yeah, I went on a run. It was like a half run, half jog, half walk around the nearby park just before this stream. It's cutting it a little close, but I was just like, need to get my head straight. Need to get my blood pumping. But I'm probably dehydrated now, so thank you. There's too many. So many brushes. All right. I'm starting to lose faith, Kyle. Why? Palette knife smear. I think I just need to get wild. See if any swatches stand out to me in this mess. I have to commit now that I talked up this process so much. That looks wild. The bristle smudge tool. Let's try that. Bristle smudge. Nice. Yeah, that is good. I'm losing faith. I like this color. How different is this color from the one we were already using? Probably pretty different, but yeah. Well, that's one method you could use. It didn't work for me, so thanks for nothing, Kyle. No, it was cool though. He put together a very cohesive palette out of it. I'm just not trying. Yo, you're following along. Oh, nice, nice. Someone make it work and let me know if you found how. I'm gonna just go back to guessing what colors I should be using. Just by feeling it out. There's no right answer, per se. Just some colors look crappy next to each other. Yeah. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I'm sure he has that up somewhere. Like he posts quite a bit. Speaking of someone we should talk to. Get Mr. Webster back in. He retweeted us at one point, so I have too many brushes, yo. Asobi streams? I love Sobe, the drink. Zoom GSA meeting. Nice. Yeah, no problem, Jello. Thanks for hanging out in the meantime. We'll probably still be here. I did want to, so I actually, back on this one, I'm just going to be doing this, just flip-flopping between everything. I did take the line art off, if I took the background away, because that's, but I was like, you know what? I think it looks better without the line art. Like if I cleaned it up with painting, I think it would be cooler. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna work on this. I'm more excited about this than the other one. Hey, Meme Capable. Hey, Batsky, how's it going? Thanks for joining. We're drawing some mechs. Trying to decide line art or no line art. I'm gonna save it and I'm gonna see what just painting right now looks like. Take the line art out. Rare, is that using? Okay. Wanna be line art looks good too. Yeah, it's the line art makes it look cleaner. But I imagine if I cleaned up this, yeah, it's hard to say. They're both a little like, I don't know. I'd have to push either to get them to my liking. So it's just whichever direction I want to go. Nice and painterly. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I definitely painter first. A painter turned animator turned novice graphic designer turned whatever the job calls for. But on the same path. Yeah, it's yeah. I know, it's like you kind of just it's like continually just opening different cans of worms. You're like, for me, it was I was like, yeah, mostly just like illustration, painting, and then I was took like an After Effects class and started getting into like motion graphics and motion design, animation stuff, and I was like, this would be a cool way to like enhance my illustrations and paintings, and then like it kind of led further and further down that route, and so, and then yeah, just like needing to do more kind of like graphic design stuff or like job security. uh, you sort of just continually just like opening new doors and like what's in here, and then find yourself just like deep in it a few years later. But I'm into it. It's kind of boring doing the same thing, so I like kind of being able to like diversify. Wacom is down the digital art rabbit hole. I would hope so, Wacom. That's it's kind of what you're known for. This is, oh yeah, so I was running into this problem that this image is like, it's kind of low res because I scaled this guy so far down. Man, problems. It looks okay on the stream as I'm looking at it. We'll just call it pixel art. Um, I see. Got this glow here. Now I'm kind of just adding like shadows to everything, but try to be intentional here. It's my favorite mech show. It's a good question. I really do like Gundam Wing, which is like there's a ton of different spin-offs and iterations of it. Posture check. No, I need to slouch to draw. Oh. Yeah, I just really like the like 90s, no, yeah, the 80s and 90s like Gundam animation, just like those traditional drawings and animation style is really does it for me. Um, I'll like just have those on as like background sometimes when I'm working or like painting or whatever. Um, and yeah, I'm a big fan of those. Just like aesthetically, the stories are always like just okay. um, but yeah, I definitely don't like pretend to have watched a lot of Gundam. It's mostly like some of the older ones. But otherwise, yeah, I was playing Aegis Rim. 13 Sentinels Aegis Rim for a bit. That was pretty cool. Mech related. Otherwise, mech movies. I don't know. Pacific Rim was fine, but I only saw it once. There's more. Evangelion for sure. Yeah, mostly anime stuff, honestly. Graphic design for 12 years, but jumped into art and digital art 3 years ago. Nice. It's cool. I mean, they always like inform each other, and I think it's cool to like when people have like different backgrounds, and then they pivot into something else, and you can like see those influences. Like my as a like painter illustrator who pivoted into like motion design and stuff like that. It's like that painting influence is always like carried over into that work, which is supposed to be a little tighter and more clean. So yeah, doing the inverse is pretty interesting too. I'd be curious, see what you're working on. Multi-handed released a book 2 years ago and became bestseller for a moment. Oh, nice. Paintings and creations. Yeah, yeah, totally. That's awesome. Yeah, writing is not. I would like to think I could write. Like I would probably, if I had, you know, the time and dedication, I think I could maybe pull off like a graphic novel with, some dialogue and a semi-coherent story arc. But yeah, writing just in its pure form, that's it's a whole different beast. What genre was it? Do I have any After Effects examples? I do. I do. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think if what does my portfolio site look like? I haven't looked at that in a while. I need to update this guy. Portfolio review. Wacom Cintiq. So this one was fun. This one looks kind of old to me at this point. I think I did it like over a year ago at least. But it definitely has that like painterly stuff going on, and I did it all with like Photoshop paintings. And so my computer was just like chugging along throughout this. But yeah, there's like lots of little. I was like, why can't I see my chat windows? Because I have my browser up here. That one was cool. I have some other stuff on like my Instagram. Oops, I exited out of Twitch, so now I can't see anyone's reply. Why? Where? There we are. Let me see. This one was like one that I made recently that I was more proud of. I think this level of quality. It took a long time to do, but Um, I like the kind of treatment and a little more than the other one that I just showed. Um, yeah, I did this whole series. That was kind of fun. It was like this like battle tournament, sort of like tournament bracket, and I was streaming the process of it. But it was yeah, this like I had these like characters that I made, and then like had people vote on who they wanted to win, and yeah, they do battle, and it was fun. Clash of Cronies. Hey, Shift, how's it going? Thank you, thank you. We're doing a little portfolio review. Not really, but I just got sidetracked and just wanted to show some of the stuff I was working on last year or so. Um, some more. Been kind of like trying to go a little more designy oriented, so I'm like working on some stuff right now that's a little like flatter and a little more clean. But yeah, like a lot of this has definite, uh, yeah, just like I'm trying to always add like texture and yada yada. I like adding a little hand drawn feel to stuff. Um, gives it a nice personal touch. But yeah, that's some different stuff. Yeah, of course. Thank you for asking. Yeah, I'm there's always stuff to learn with After Effects, and I mean with anything, but like I feel like I'm just my queue of like tutorial videos is just like an ever growing list of things. I'm just like I need to get better at expressions. I need to get better at like which is like the coding side of After Effects. You know, get better at just like vector animation. It's it's always it's always a work in progress. Brilliant marketing tactic. Our stream in total, or my personal stream, or my showing off my own work on the stream. But yeah, that's right. Welcome's in the space, hanging out with the kids. We're on Twitch. I do see like a lot more companies like on Twitch, and it's like funny sometimes. I feel like this one feels natural to me at least because it's like we're streaming art and we're in that space, but it's like Dunkin' Donuts is streaming like a gaming series. Like I don't know, it's just like super forced. No hate on Dunkin' Donuts, but I don't see the connection. Let me see with line art now. See, line art still looks better, huh? But I guess it can't hurt either way if I tighten up the underpainting. Their coffee is great. I don't think I've had Dunkin' Donuts in ever. I don't know. It's more of an East Coast thing, right? It's more of like Boston. Okay, yeah, Batsky, thanks for dropping in. Thank you for the support, and Yeah, I'll catch you next time. Thank you. Thank you. Get those groceries. Stay safe. I need to be making big moves here to get this thing looking right. Nice. No, it's cool. One question before you leave. I know you're a line art guy. Line art or no line art? By Inkshift. Yes. Yeah. Yeah means yes, line art. I if I'm interpreting that right. No line art. Okay, wow. Wow. Big upset. Then that's what I will do. Thank you. Thank you. Go draw your own mech. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. Here for cheese. As my high school art teacher always used to say, darken your darks, lighten your lights. It's true to this day. She knew what was up. This is why I burnt out on painting. I'm just kidding. I'm having a great time. Another mech inspiration, Christopher. Metal Gear Solid. Oh, I don't know why that didn't come to mind, but that is my ultimate inspiration in life. Yeah, it's good times. Now I feel like I need to just replay one now. Once again, I am kind of a poser because I didn't finish the first one. I bet it's available somewhere, but you know, the PS1 version. I think there's like rumors that they're remaking it. That would be pretty hype. Very hype. Yeah, I didn't finish the PS1 game. I was playing it like I think like high school era, and I just didn't have the patience for games that didn't have good graphics. I'm sure I could get through it now, but also the controls are pretty rough on that one. They kind of always are in those games, but that one is especially obtuse. I see. Trying to think of like the shapes of these shadows. Keep them interesting. Not liking how that's looking. Maybe I just reserve the darkest colors for some select spots. Gonna flip the canvas. I am just listening. I'm not, unfortunately, I'm not listening to the same music that is playing through my stream right now, but I am listening to just some electronica. Yeah, I'm just trying to get into that mode. It's like a dork saying that. Electronica. I feel like I don't really like the glows on. I think that was cheaply done. I'm gonna take that off. I think I was like at the end of the stream and I was just kind of like trying to get through it just to see what it would look like. This is some pixel art here. This is so low res, but it's okay. It'll only be seen on phones if I even do post it. I'm sure they're like, can I? I know like pixel art is a its own art form, but can I just like make like a really low res canvas and just paint on it and then call it pixel art instead of like meticulously assembling each pixel? Oh, nice. You learned a bunch from my style. Oh, good. I'm glad I could be of help. Yes, attempt a mech. Try one out. I do have to preface that this was fan art inspired. I was drawing from a figurine that I had, so this one was original content. As you can, it's a little jankier. I had this other one that was actually pretty nice. But yeah, give it a shot. Thanks for stopping by, Meme Capable. Yes. Found the aha moment. Kind of into this low res, honestly. Like, it's giving it a texture that I like. Looks kind of like rustic. It's got some weathered effects to it. Because if it was high res, I don't know. Like, I feel like I'm just able to get away with a little more imperfection here. I'm just going to get into pixel art now. It's my next foray. I would like to, I should look up like a self, a pixel art like Twitch stream and like see what their process is. But maybe they would be appalled at the idea of just like a super low res Photoshop image that you like use brushes on. But I just don't know what it takes. Is there a better way? Is it vector? God forbid. Definitely not taking full advantage of the resolution of the Cintiq Pro here. That's true. We should. I should know. No, I mean, it's fine. I think I tuned into a Rose City game stream once before, and someone was like reading was doing a playthrough of a game that was like super narrative heavy, and it was kind of like a storybook time, and I was like, I don't know if I can do this right now. It was cool though. I know there's some art streams on there too. Big fans. Seeing a bit of a perspective thing here. Get some highlights in here. Perhaps. Okay. I'm going to look at this with fresh eyes in just a bit. After I take a quick break. Be right back. Todd! Todd, don't apologize. You are under no obligation to attend my stream. I appreciate you being here, though. You have a life outside of Twitch. You have a you have a lot going on, I imagine. Doing well. How about you, Todd? Just chilling. Just finishing up this guy. Doing some pixel art. It's not really pixel art, but I'm just painting very low res. And I'm feeling it. I'm starting to get into a rhythm here. There's life outside of Twitch. Now I know. You heard it here first. Well, I cleaned this guy up a little. He's looking better. Look, line art, no line art. Yeah, the line art does look good. Can't decide. Can't decide, folks. Where did my music go? Okay. Yeah, I'm doing good. I went on a little jog before the stream. Got those free endorphins that I need. And I don't run very often because I've been trying to do it like once a week in addition to some other stuff. Like we have a little home gym, but yeah, it's nice. I haven't done. I used to swim quite a bit, but I haven't been to a pool in a long time because of COVID, and probably won't for a while. I don't really know how does COVID work in water. I think it's someone told me that it's like diluted enough where you can't contract it, but I don't know. I'm gonna be a while before I'm swimming laps again, so. Thank you. Xenogears vibe. Yeah, I have not played that, but it looks cool. There's like a lot of cool JRPGs that I wish I had patience for. I'm playing Final Fantasy VII Remake right now, which is high level of polish, very very cinematic, very good so far. I'm not too far into it, but I think you guys I think you and Christopher were talking about it a lot, and I was like, you know what? It's free right now. I'm gonna grab it, try it out. It's been fun. Oh yeah, I know. I didn't feel like there was a natural time to bring it up ever. I'm not just like I was on the verge of just messaging you on like Instagram and just be like, I'm playing Final Fantasy VII, and you would be like, okay. But yeah, the cat's out of the bag. I'm playing Final Fantasy VII. I've been into it. I am on my way to the second reactor. So there was like the little ghosties in town. Don't know what's up with those ghosties. We are, yeah, we're on the train on the way to the second reactor mission, and yeah, the remake. Um, and so the train we got ID scanned. They found us. Now I'm off the train, fighting those nasty bugs. Um, I did not play the original. I did not. I Yeah, I always like wanted to. I don't know why. I mean, like, because it's a great game, obviously, but I don't know why I didn't ever pick it up. I just imagined I wouldn't have patience for it, um, which is silly. If it was like handheld, I think aren't they making like a phone version or something? I don't know. I can do like grindy JRPGs on like a DS or something. Like that's when I did that. Like Pokemon, right? It's perfect for it. You're just like on a on the bus or something, do like grinding. But it takes a lot for me to sit down and do like a turn-based grindy game these days. I was playing Yakuza like a dragon, and which is turn-based and is a JRPG, and it was really funny. The humor like carried me longer than the gameplay. Um, but I eventually kind of like scrubbed out on it. Hmm. Oh, the original's on Switch. I don't have a Switch, unfortunately. Speed up mode. Oh, I would do that. That seems ideal. Yeah, so I don't like I for whatever reason I had watched like the Final Fantasy VII movies like when I was a bit younger, like the like yeah like Revenant Wing and stuff like that. So like I was like half familiar with the characters and like not really understanding the story, but I just thought it was cool. Um, so I've been exposed to Final Fantasy VII, but and so like I already know some spoilers about some of the big deaths, if you know what I'm talking about, um, stuff like that. But hmm, Final Fantasy VII main crisis, Mech Madness remake in Final Fantasy VII. Remake is not what you think. Oh, interesting. Oh, so do they deviate from the story or like do their own thing? That would be interesting. Or it's like an alternate reality or something. I could see them getting like Enter the Spider Verse on it or something. You don't have to spoil it for me, but now you have me thinking. I know they added those ghosties in there, and so I was like, they're adding new ideas. Believe it or not, I've been working in Illustrator actually past couple of days, working on my homework club homework and slash slash things that people need in the company. But yeah, Illustrator, it's been fun. I've been enjoying my time. I feel like I think more in Illustrator. Like it's obviously more, I don't know, like the shape based stuff. I'm just sort of like, ooh, how to make interesting shapes. It's definitely a different thought process. It's enjoyable. I don't think I'll ever get on the level of like, I feel like I need to always like add in textures like with a different program. So like bring the vector, like flat vector stuff over into, you know, After Effects and like add in some texture or bring it into Photoshop, add texture. But I, for some reason, I'm like not comfortable doing that inside of Illustrator. So I applaud you, Katie, for coming up with these cool screen tone systems that you've devised. Boo Ray for the homework club guilt. It's fine. It's fine. Come as you are. That's the homework club policy. Oh, remake is a sequel. Interesting. Huh. Hmm. Hey, what's up, Jess? How's it going? Fire hands. I should give this guy fire hands. I feel like I need to flip the canvas. Doing some refinement today. I have a bunch of half-finished drawings from my mech series that I've been doing, so I'm just trying to give things a little elbow grease, make them presentable, not just abandon them in my archive as another half-finished sketch. Zoom in here. I do like this. This is this is the resolution I'm working at, by the way. Don't ask how it happened. I'm calling it pixel art. There's a little bit of this like rusty kind of color that I'm into. Get some of that in there. Yeah. Yeah, I definitely like, I don't know, pretty much anytime I stream, I get going on something and I'm like, great, I have a good start. I will finish this later, and then that I do not create that opportunity to finish it. So oh, I was like the pipe that you was like trying to think. I was just like, what is he talking about? But yeah, the corn cob pipe, perfect. Yeah, just have like dad hour or something where you just like pull that out, or it could be maybe like a like detective theme, Sherlock. Yeah, that's you got to get some more mileage out of that pipe. Would be a shame. I don't know if I improved anything there, but I had fun doing it. Okay. To zoom out and see what else this needs. Look at it in my small window. I just need some more darks, some more detail. I don't know why this is the way it is, but my partner and I, we we have like a certain common ground when it comes to like shows we can watch together, and it's always just like bad reality TV. Um, because otherwise she likes shows that are like, I don't know, like story arcs and um, stuff that requires attention, I guess. Um, and if I'm sitting down for TV, I kind of just like really stupid, like mindless garbage. Um, and so there's a certain handful of reality TV shows that we both agree on. One of them is Survivor, I guess. We started watching some seasons of Survivor. It's been kind of interesting. I am very surprised that show is like still going very strong. It's just been going like since it started, which was like 2000. Oh, nice. We actually watched WandaVision together. It was good. I like am not a Marvel person, um, really. So, like, I definitely missed probably a lot of like Easter eggs or, um, you know, I don't know, like it just background on characters. So, but yeah, I enjoyed it. I was like, it made me wonder. I was like, man, are all Marvel movies like this meta and like, uh, you know, I don't know, like it is just like pulls from so many inspirations and has a lot going on. Yeah, WandaVision was very good, even if I didn't fully appreciate it. Um, Falcon and Winter Soldier. Yeah, that sounds cool. It's like, I mean, it's Captain America, right? I don't know. Oh, there's only one app. What am I excited for? I'm excited for Star Wars stuff. I like those shows. I know there's like 7 things announced for Star Wars. Mm, sounds cool. I think I saw like part of Captain America. Those are solid. I like that it was like World War II era. I thought that was interesting. What am I trying to do here? It's got these like little like discs on his back. Rewatching Gravity Falls. Ooh. Ooh. I have been told I need to watch that show. Especially since I grew up in Central Oregon, where it supposedly takes place. I just don't like to get emotional, you guys. When I'm choosing a show, I'm not like, do I want to cry? Yes. I should probably see therapy over this, but it's never a thing that I'm just seeking. I don't know what I want with these fins. Kind of look like weird caterpillars right now. Hey Jello, welcome back. Welcome back to Marvel Chat. I'm your host who knows everything about Marvel. Ask me anything about Marvel. This is an AMA. You know what I'm gonna do now? The mechs are great. The mechs are great. But I'm gonna draw a Marvel character from memory. Whatever one you guys want. Say it in the chat and I'll choose one. And draw draw this whoever it is. Not anything WandaVision related, because I did see that recently. It could be Avengers. Iron Man is a mech. Carter, who are the Avengers? Pikachu? Is Pikachu Marvel? I don't know. Everyone, all these conglomerates, everyone, Disney owns everything, so Pikachu is Marvel, probably. Okay, Iron Man. I'll draw Iron Man. The war criminal Iron Man. Is this my same low res? Nice. I feel like I have a pretty solid image of Iron Man in my head, but I'm gonna try to draw his face. Why can't I zoom in the right amount? I forget how do you zoom in incrementally? These levels of zoom aren't working for me. Guys. Sorry, I'm Googling a Photoshop hack. The Alt key. There it is. Just hit Z? No. No, doesn't work. Oh, I see. I see. I usually do Command plus or minus, but that's like zooming in way too big. I'm gonna grab my trusty mouse that I love. Hold Option and use the mouse wheel. Now we're thinking. Hit Z and then click and drag. Oh my gosh. The goose cat. I want to draw that. Alright. Iron Man. I'm giving myself 10 minutes. I'm already laughing. This is like Cintiq Showdown meme level. This is Iron Man with his mask open. So I'm just trying to draw what's his face? Robert Downey. He's always got some disheveled hair going on. He's got strong eyebrows, strong cheekbones. I don't remember what his nose looks like. Just a normal nose. Anime Iron Man. He's got like a goatee, right? I believe in Carter. Terrible facial hair. This is there is an anime Iron Man. Yeah, as I said that, I was like, wait, I think that is a thing. He's got forehead wrinkles for sure. He's got some real good laugh lines. Iron Man's seen a few wars. He's very haggard. He just got back from an arms deal. He's got a big orb in the middle. Iron Man. His arm bends the other way. He's giving you a thumbs up. There he is, everyone. Well, this is the worst thing I've ever drawn. Back to mechs. Back to the mechs. I'm deleting that. It'll never be seen again. Print it. Send it. This is why I like painting. Not draftsmanship. Let's see here. I tried that Z thing, Christopher. It works. Why have I gone this long without knowing that? I guess I've just always like, if your canvas is big enough, it like zooms in at increments that make sense. Yeah, you sure do. It's good. It's that work efficiency. I just like to struggle, so I choose to just do it all manual. Don't let ink shift hear you say that. I know all these haters out here just being like calling us the Adobe Bros. We like our program. Leave us alone, okay? I'm not out here trying to convert people. I mean, I like the name. It's an endearing name. We got some opportunities, folks, to make this sword look cool. We're gonna try our darndest. If you're just joining in, this is the Wacom Experience Center channel. Wacom, 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 Wacom. Coming to you live from Portland, Oregon. We're in our Mech Madness flow state right now. Doing some digital painting in Photoshop. Yeah, no, I deleted Iron Man. It's gone forever. Um, did you miss anything? No, not really. I've just been kind of laboring over this guy. Just trying to make it look as supreme quality as I can. I went on a rant about how people should leave me alone, me and Christopher alone, about harassing us over trying to get us off of Adobe, which I understand. I understand the sentiment. Having a freeware program, something I didn't have to pay a subscription for, and if I knew how to use it well, that would be the best route. But I don't. So alas. But I won't get into this topic again, because I think I bring this up like every stream. Case closed. Adobe for life. I'm just I'm used to the tools, you know? It's taken a while. I think when I first started working at Wacom, I wasn't comfortable with digital, like, period. Like, I had used After Effects for some projects, personal projects, and had used, Illustrator when I had to. I would do some digital coloring in Photoshop before I had like a hacked version, which it's fine. This was before. I just had an old version. It wasn't a hacked version. It was just before the subscription model. I had like CS5, I think. Good year. Yeah, I didn't start, like, digital painting was not something I was confident in until, yeah, not long ago. You can learn. There's always time to learn. Make the sword look cool. We are at the 4 o'clock mark. Posture check. I checked, and it's terrible. Dance party. No. You have to go to Todd for that. For that wholesome energy. I wish I had more like radio host little like tropes. I want to be able to talk like welcome, radio. I don't know, it just needs like slogan after slogan. The only place for artists. Welcome. And then it does some like crazy cut and like a bunch of. I need a soundboard. I mean, I don't need any of this stuff, but if I wanted to achieve this effect, I'm just gonna load up OBS with a bunch of horrible sound effects and just do like radio host mode. Todd's dance parties are very endearing, very wholesome. and I find myself like bobbing my head a little and then like looking around nervously and just being like, no, no. Dancing in this economy? I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Let me see if there's anything I can do to get this. I just need some highlights, y'all. I like this moment here quite a bit. This looks cool. Looks like got some scratches in the armor. Okay, some highlights. You got flagged for saying dork. Now the stream just shuts down. Oh, that's interesting. It's yeah, it's an interesting catch there, Twitch. But I guess I could see how that would be unwanted. Allowed. Well, now we can say big dork on the channel. Just don't use it in any weird context. Leave it at that. Get some of this like kind of rim lighting going on, reflected light. Love using those art school terms. Too much reflected light. Not enough reflected light. Pacific Rim lighting. I should watch the Pacific Rim anime. That would be some good inspiration points, I'm sure. There's this other one I've been meaning to watch, just for like, speaking of like mech inspiration. It's old school. See if I can even spell it. Escaflowne. How do I? Come on, autocorrect. The vision of Escaflowne. They've got some pretty sweet mechs. They look very similar to the ones. Well, not very similar. Yeah, I'll pull one up. This guy's cool. Yeah, I'm into the weird like, just that like gem, just that's like in. It looks like it's in a ring. That's pretty sweet. Yeah, I dig all the weird like organic looking, like armor plating. I need to watch just for inspiration. I know that animal skulls are really fun to draw. Yeah, that's true. They're very hard to draw. I feel like I've tried drawing a deer skull before. There's a lot going on. Whenever it's like stuff that's like just the weird like skull bits that are all intricate, like in the back of the head, like that stuff is out of my league. Biomech, yeah, totally. I know. I did. I was like, I kind of want to draw some weird like zombie mech thing, where it's just like, yeah, some like it's kind of like weird like zombie cyberpunk thing where it's like flesh that is like weird like flesh robot that like I have a vision in my head. I can't put it to words right now. But basically, it would be like horror for sure. Probably like I'm sure like Dead Space has done something with it, but yeah, like just weird like mechanical pieces that are fused with some body horror elements. Too too wild for the stream, but something I want to explore at some point. When I do my horror comic, maybe it'll be like sci-fi. It's another point of inspiration. I do love some Event Horizon, great movie. Sunshine, great movie. I love a good space horror. Just no guns. Yeah, that's fair. Not a fan. This gem is out of place. Been painting on the wrong layer for a while. It's alright. I'm just gonna merge. Merge. These can all be on the same layer. I'll go till like 4:30. How about that? Compromise. Mostly just a compromise with myself. I usually like to. I'll go till 6 if I can, but I need to eat at some point. If I go too long, I get off the string and I'm like disoriented and hangry, and then I'm like upstairs like trying to make food, and yeah, not great. Oh yeah, yeah. I'm really bad with finishing shows. I have watched like I would say probably like half of Evangelion. Um, big fan, big fan, but apparently not enough of a fan to finish it. I just kind of like I move on, but I do want to revisit it. I've been meaning to. We'll leave that. I'll leave that alone. Okay. Hmm. I'm just gonna do like a 15-minute outro. I'm just gonna slowly talk about what we have going on in the works. So Friday, we have the illustrious Mr. Christopher Diego. I'm trying to come up with a cool title for you. I can't focus. I have music in my ear. I'm trying to talk and I'm drawing. I can't quadruple task. Christopher's on Friday. He is Christopher. Are you in the chat? He's doing. I think he's making a Wacom Experience Center mock-up, like for like a beverage. He's been on a beverage kick. I've been telling him he needs to cool off on the beverages, but he's going hard. He's making a Wacom Experience Center soda can, and that'll be fun. He can correct me if he has a different idea for it, but so we got that on Friday, 3 o'clock. Christopher's streams are very fun. There's a lot of like audience participation, and he's got some memes, some Wacom, Christopher memes, we'll call them. Lots of puns. So that's fun. So don't miss that. Only 29 copies. Yeah, limited run of a Wacom Experience Center kombucha. Delicious. And then we have a Cintiq showdown coming up. I don't even know if this has been announced. You're hearing it here first, folks. We have another Cintiq showdown, and it's going to be with Todd, Mr. Todd in the chat, with Katie, who's also in the chat, and we have Devin and me, and we have our good friend Eli. It's going to be quite the battle, a 5-person Cintiq showdown. So if you haven't seen one of those before, we have this like website that is like kind of a random word generator that we like chose all the words for. It's really, and we basically just like spin the wheel, and we all have 10 minutes to draw this like really like whack prompt that usually comes up. It's pretty hilarious. It's very challenging for me, but yeah, it's a great time. There's lots of laughs, lots of lulls. That is, when is that? That is not next week, but the week after. Correct? Or is it Wednesday? April 7th. Thank you. I don't have my calendar up. So yeah, that's gonna be dope. We'll be posting about that, so look out for it. In other news, I think I'm gonna be doing Wednesdays more consistently. Christopher is taking the mantle for Fridays. And then we might be switching it up here with getting Eli, our good friend Eli, on the stream on Mondays. Megan might be taking a little break on Mondays here and there. It's going to be great. Yeah. I think, I mean, I'm not envious of the Monday morning stream, so I did not volunteer to take that slot. But the morning people, um, you know, that's their stream. And yeah, I think yeah, Eli had showed some interest in streaming. I think Megan wants to chill on it for a bit, which is understandable. Especially if I don't think I even stream every week, so streaming every week is a commitment. You got other stuff going on. Managing us crazy, crazy art people is a full-time job on its own. Well, do I block in an environment? I got 9 minutes. Could do it. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. Oh my gosh. My headphones just cutting out. Okay. Megan Mondays. That would have been a good name. I think I put Megan's name in there in the description, and Megan was like, don't do that. Morning with mimosas. Wow. That's fun. Yeah, we'll do Megan will have Mimosa Mondays. I'll have White Claw Wednesdays. Christopher will have Franzia Fridays. And and then we'll be fired after that. I gave you the crappy box wine, Christopher. That's what you get. I was just testing to see if you were there, so trying to call you out. Just prod, poke and prod to see if I can get reactions out of you. Oh, you Adobe boys. I know. Bros. We are bros. Bonded through the fellowship of Adobe. The Church of Adobe. This is the Church of Adobe, and I'm your youth pastor. That's what I'm going to start theming my streams around. Just have like different hymns that are Adobe related. I better stop going down this route. I'll get in trouble. I love to make all the jokes, all the marginally inappropriate jokes. I'm an edgelord, you could say. I hope not. I hope not. I don't want to be an edgelord. I don't think that's not something you strive for. Hmm. Hmm. My annual review is coming up. I guess I should rein it in. Let's see. Thinking of value. Well, I inspired one person to draw mechs today, and that's a mission accomplished in my book. Someone who was here earlier. Their name is escaping me. Draw some like gnarled tree. Gnarled stump, rather. Well, we made a mess there. I think it could rein it in. Tie this together a little. It's something. I could refine it. You know, it's a weird stump thing with like a root coming out. It's alright. I'll revisit it later. I like the colors though, and that's all that matters. I'm actually like really liking this. Like it's weird like working low res because it's allowing me to essentially be like impressionist pixel art painter, where I can kind of just like block in some colors and like be like, oh, looks good. Uh, since you can't really like, otherwise if it's super high res, then I have to like go in and I want to make sure all the like mark making looks good and consistent. This way I don't have to. This could be a new technique. Thanks, Todd. Thank you. All right, I think I'm at my limit. Thank you, everyone, for hanging out. It's good hearing from you, Todd, Jello, Jess, Megan, uh, everyone else. Katie Cheese. I'm just scrolling through it, shouting out all your names. Yeah, thank you everyone for hanging out. On this Wednesday, we'll be back on Friday. Christopher, of course. Everyone else, all y'all, any lurkers, thanks for being here. Um, yeah, be around. We'll be around. You know where to find us. Um, yeah, stay in touch. Do your homework if you're on homework club, or not. I don't know. Do whatever you want. Um, have a great afternoon and evening now, wherever you're at. Have a great, yeah, have a great time. Great rest of your week. We will see you soon. Bye now.